All right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the day, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are going for the first drive on the Turbo Civic. I'm gonna toss you guys on the GoPro, but first let me just walk out here and show you guys the Civic for those of you that are just clicking on my channel because you saw first driving a Turbo Civic. So here it is. She's a real typical race car. Got my fire extinguisher ready. Boost gauge, wideband gauge. What's a Honda Civic without a detachable steering wheel? But anyway, here's the good part. So as you can see, we got a turbo custom downpipe made by me and my welder Landon. Custom catback, you could call it. There is no cat, but yeah. So we've got our front mount intercooler. If you want to see the install on this, go check out the channel. This is a D16 Y7, and I put a Y8 intake manifold on there. Everything else is stock. The best part about it, or worst part about it, stock ECU. And I'm running an FMU, real old school. My last video was the install on that. 12-to-1 FMU to hopefully compensate for the turbo forcing more fuel out of the injectors. If you don't know what that is, go check out my last video, I explain it. Cheaper and easier version than tuning an ECU. Obviously a tuned ECU is 1010% the right way to do this. So don't do this. Well, I shouldn't say don't do this. I wouldn't recommend this, but I'm kind of just seeing what we can get away with. On this first drive, I'm expecting a few things. One, to find some boost leaks, hopefully not. Two, to see if we have the right spring in the wastegate. It's the lightest one I had. I'm really only hoping to hit around 5 pounds of boost, especially with that FMU. But it's all kind of unknown right now. This is my first turbo turbo install. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'll throw you guys on the GoPro and let's go see what we can do. Make sure nothing's leaking before we go on our maiden voyage. I think we're good. guys, we did it. So I didn't want to go on a super long ride just because I'm nervous. I don't want something to go wrong. And I don't know if you can hear that noise, but our input shaft is kind of screaming. So we got a little smoke right here, but I think it's just the turbo blanket smoking. No smoke out of the exhaust. We did make up to about 10, well, we were holding around 5 pounds of boost, which is what I wanted, but we kind of over boosted up to 10, and it might have kept going if I didn't let off. So that's not really good, you know. I mean, 5 pounds, like 5 pounds over is a decent amount, you know. Any leaks? All right, well, we did it. Successful first drive. Turbo sounded great. So like I said before, my input shaft bearing is super loud. So honestly, it's kind of hard to hear other noises over that. So that's priority next to get that fixed. So tune in for that if you're wanting to see that. I'm looking forward to getting that fixed, because then we can really hear the car, we can really drive the car, and just see what she can do. So I'm gonna investigate why I was over boosting there. Like if I'm in like first gear and I floor it, I do a heavy takeoff, it's shooting up over 10. But if I was just driving down the road and I floor it, it would kind of hold steady around 5, which is perfect. That's what I wanted for this. Engine sounds great. We revved it pretty high. I can feel the turbo, but honestly, I was so nervous about blowing the car up or breaking down in the middle of the road that I wasn't focused on feeling the little bit of extra power the turbo added. It definitely felt quicker, because if you know Civics, stock Civics, they'll barely get out of their own way. Well, now it will slowly get out of its own way. So I know this was kind of a short and sweet video, but I just wanted to get the first drive under my belt so I could quit thinking about it. And I wanted to bring you guys along for the first drive, just in case something went wrong. I knew you guys would want to see it, but sorry, nothing went wrong. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you want to see me install and build the turbo kit, just look back through my videos. It's all on there, and stay tuned for more to come. I've got my Harley here that I'm going to be doing some work to. We need to do some stuff to the rail buggy. I also have a Subaru out there. So look at my channel, look through it, and if you like it, do me a favor and like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.